Happy Tuesday. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning because, okay, hold on, let me put the phone down and let me chit chat with you. So last night before we went to bed, Johnny told me he would love if I made him like a little English muffin for breakfast before he leaves for work. But he's like, you don't have to, because I know that's so early. You don't have to. But I love serving my husband. So I went to bed and I actually, like, subconsciously, no alarm or anything, I woke up multiple times because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss the chance to make him his English muffin. And so I woke up once. I don't even know what time it was, but like Johnny was still sleeping next to me. So I was like, okay, I can go back to bed. And I did that like 2 times. And then I woke up while he was showering, and I'm a heavy sleeper. So like when he's getting ready for work in the morning, I don't hear a thing. Like I sleep through everything. He turns on the lights, I sleep through everything. But he had like the lights off and only the bathroom light was on, and he was getting ready for work, and I woke up and I was like, you know what? He's not going to like wake me up to like make his English muffin. He's not going to wake me up. So I went downstairs and made him his English muffin, and it made me so happy. He's like, you didn't have to do that. I wasn't going to wake you up. And I was like, I know. That's exactly why, like, subconsciously I woke up, because I knew you weren't going to wake me up. So anyways, that made me happy to make him his little English muffin for work. And then I spent time in God's Word. And then probably around 5 o'clock, I went back to bed. I went back to bed and I woke up at 9. I probably would have just stayed in bed longer because it was like really chilly in our room, and I would have stayed under the covers longer, but Zoe's diaper was full of pee-pee and I could smell it, so I needed to go express her. Anywho, I have my purse here. We need to go through, there's only 2 left in here. We need to go through here and see what is setting off the alarms at every store I go to, because it is getting so embarrassing. I hate it. Okay, my wallet, trail mix, lip gloss, a bunch of candy. Okay, that was that pocket. Can't be these things. I got a nail polish, a lip liner, a lipstick, nail polish, lip gloss. Like, couldn't be that. What are these? Some coins. Oh, whoops, that goes there. Okay, that was that pocket. Receipts, more receipts, a little perfume sample, my keys, a pen, lip tint, receipts, a hair clip. Could it be this? Another lip gloss. Could it be this? The garage door opener, like the garage clicker. Because that's everything. That's everything in my, oh, another coin and a piece of trash. That's everything in my purse. It has to be this. Because, like, what else could it be? I don't know. This is pretty, like, random to have. Maybe it's that. My money is on this. I am not taking this to the store anymore. My goodness. Currently ripping up this paper bag so I can compost. I don't know how to compost. I watched a total of 2 TikTok videos, and now I'm attempting it. So remember the other day I was like, how is soil made? Like, how do you like grow soil, or like where does it even come from? I genuinely did not know. So scientific answer, it starts with rocks like rubbing together and basically becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, and then with a mix of like the bugs in the ground and stuff, and like, I don't know, there's like other things, but that like creates soil. That takes like hundreds of years. And then there's composting, which you can make soil like in a couple of months with food scraps, like healthy food scraps, and browns like cardboard, paper, that sort of thing. And I'm pretty sure where the papaya is growing right now, I think that was originally the compost bin, and then from it a papaya just started growing. So now we water it as if it's the papaya spot. But that box, they painted worm poop on it. Like, that's what the box says. So I'm going to start dumping things in there. And because it's an open box, again, I watched a total of 2 TikTok videos. So again, I don't really even know what I'm doing. But usually you want to keep it closed because like critters like raccoons and rats and stuff like that. But if you have it open like ours is, you can put a layer of browns or like a cardboard on top to cover the smell and keep away like the rats and the raccoons from it. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm putting these browns there, but there's no like scraps of food. I think that part might be a little tricky because most of the scraps I just give to the chickens to eat. Like eggshells, they go back to the chickens. I feel like with compost, I was seeing like banana peels, like basically fruits and vegetable clippings and skins and things like that. No meat stuff, no dairy, no like cooked food, none of that. I was seeing a lot of eggshells, but again, those belong to the chickens. But we'll start with this and I don't know, see what happens, I suppose. You can also do like grass clippings. So, I mean, I feel like there's a lot you could probably add to it, but this is what we're gonna start with. Also, I already sent a voice note to Jessica and Ashley. Oh, I just realized I never finished my train of thought that other day when I was talking about my sweet friend Ashley and sourdough starter. I never finished it because my phone got full, remember? So I'll fill you in now. So my sweet friend Ashley, shortly after the wedding, she was like, I want to, make my own starter. Was this? Yeah, this was after the wedding, I think. She wanted to make a sourdough starter. And so I helped her, and we were like in a group chat together, and I was like, she would send me pictures. She would send me pictures every day, and I would tell her like, okay, it's still doing good. Like, I was basically coaching her, and then she made a successful sourdough starter. And now she's a total pro, you guys. She has her own Instagram, like just for her breads. It's called, I think it's Ashley Jeffries or A Jeffries. I'll put it on the screen because I forgot off the top of my head what her Instagram is. But check that out because, like, oh my gosh, she is so good because she's so, like, she's so into learning and growing in her sourdough journey, like, way more than I ever did. So now the roles have reversed. I'm asking her for all the tips. I'm like, okay, so what should I do now? Because she is the pro now, but she's been like doing so much research, reading books, and like just doing all these things to learn more about starters. And her starter is so happy and healthy. She actually is sending me and Jessica dehydrated bits of her starter. So we're getting that, I think, at the end of this week. So we'll have that to work with, and I feel like that'll be really fun. But right now, me trying to do another sourdough starter from scratch, I've been sending her messages like, what do? I literally forgot how to do this. Checking in on the chickies. They got some leftover pasta in there. I just gave them their worms. That pumpkin was not, they did not care for that pumpkin at all. Luckily, I took all the seeds out. Otherwise, they would have had a pumpkin patch growing in here. That would have been crazy. so that's Salt and Pepper, that's Goldie, that's Snow, and that's Coco. Now you know their names. The only bad thing about letting them out here is that they do poop on the ground, and I have to like scrape it with like the shovel and stuff to clean it up. And they dig, but that's easy. The poop is the hard part to clean. Okay, so this is the box. Look at them. This is the box I was telling you about. Worm poop box. I think this was compost. But now this massive papaya. Look, there's 3 in the, I can't even tell. 3 right now growing. Anyways, I'm gonna dump things in here. Okay, that wasn't as much as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm gonna just water this down now. Okay, chickens are taken care of. There is still no eggs. Can you believe that? What is wrong with these girls? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the day, and then we're gonna go downstairs and start dinner because it is a crock pot meal tonight. I am so excited to try out today's crock pot recipe. I just had like a realization the other day where Johnny and I were talking about Thanksgiving plans, and I was like, I love Thanksgiving food. It is my favorite. Hold on, Zoe's crying. Okay, she wanted to go outside. So I had a realization that Thanksgiving food is my favorite, but during the fall season, I never like cook any Thanksgiving things. I only save it for actual Thanksgiving Day, and like, what the heck is up with that? Like, I could be doing Thanksgiving meals every night if I wanted to. So today we're doing one of them, and I'm so excited. So, got my crock pot here. I'm gonna leave it off to the side. I have one of these Butterball boneless turkey breast roast. We first went to Albertsons. They do not carry Butterball. At least mine didn't. Ralph's was the one. So we actually picked up 2 of these. So, but I'm using one for dinner tonight. And this is like the little 3-pounder. Right, yeah, 3 pounds. There's bigger ones, so if you're feeding more people, do a bigger one. But I'm gonna do this tonight. We have apple cider, orange juice, cranberry, onion seasoning, and poultry seasoning, and that is all you need for this cranberry apple cider turkey breast recipe. And then I'm gonna make mashed potatoes on the side. Okay, I got this little tray thing just because, like, I don't know if juices are gonna come out or anything, because I've never cooked one of these before. Okay, so it comes with this gravy, which we will use, so that's exciting. Oh, gross, it looks nasty. I tried to defrost mine as much as possible. It was in the fridge overnight. She's mostly defrosted. Okay, good thing I have this bag here. Gross. And she's juicy. Yucky. Okay. I need a paper towel. Okay, so we need to pat her dry. And we leave this netting on that you see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna toss her into this crock pot now. Ooh. Okay, there is what our turkey breast looks like. We're gonna take an entire pack of this onion soup dip. Oh, there's 2, nice. Okay, only need 1. This smells so good. I'm gonna pour this right on top of the chicken, or this is not chicken, this is turkey. We're gonna use 1 whole can of cranberry sauce. I should have mashed that up, now that I think about that. All right, well, I'll get a spoon and kind of put that back on the top. That's what it looks like right now, but once I add everything, I'll kind of like chop this up and put it back on the top. Okay, the girl on TikTok used freshly squeezed orange juice, which you can do, but I'm just gonna use regular orange juice. We're gonna do a 1/4 cup of this into here. That doesn't seem like a lot of liquid. Well, I guess the cranberry sauce, once that melts. And then we're gonna do 1/2 cup of apple cider. Okay, my phone storage got full, but then I did a teaspoon of this poultry seasoning and then kind of mixed up the cranberries a little and tried to put as much as I could on the top. Now we're just gonna put the lid on and cook that on low for, I'm guessing like 6 hours. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. Just went outside to give the chicken some carrots and celery, and I found 1 egg. Today I'm feeling very like overwhelmed and flustered, but the good thing, there's just a lot going on and I don't want to get into it, but like the good thing, the positive here is that I'm very excited for tonight's dinner. It smells like Thanksgiving in here and it's making me hungry already. I'm so excited. And I finally cleaned off this area. I love like empty counters. Like that's the best. I noticed like none of us are using the coffee maker, so I ended up putting all of the little like things that go with it right there. But I still want to leave it out. And then this little painting. Brookers did this painting at my bachelorette, my little low-key cozy bachelorette. We did painting together. So she did that and that's there. What do we think of this? Here's the one I painted. I don't really know where to put it, but I feel like it makes sense to put it somewhere here. But like the pink and the yellow, it's really not the vibe. I mean, that's pink also, but should I just put this here? Is that stupid? I don't know. And then in our downstairs guest bathroom, we have the one that Katie painted at my bachelorette. It's so pretty. And it goes with like the vibe in this bathroom, which is very like, I don't know, nautical. Are you guys ready for this? So I've had this on low for 4 hours and it's already cooked all the way through. I just checked with the temperature. So 4 hours on low will do the trick. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, it smells like Thanksgiving in here. Okay. I don't know if I like remove all this. You know what I'm realizing? That poultry season I added was just sitting on the top of this the whole time. I probably should have mixed that better. Here's what she looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, let that cool for a second. I'm going to fill this up to almost 2 cups. I think that was more than enough. I think that was enough. This, I guess you put into the gravy packet that it comes with. So I have that on the stove and I'm gonna add this in. I've never done this before, so I hope it's good. I don't know, there was only a little bit left in, oh gosh, I burnt the bottom. I had my stove on too high. I can feel it. It's burnt at the bottom, but it's okay. But I bet I could have poured all of that in here actually, because this is how much is left. Yeah, I'm just gonna pour it all in. I wonder if I should put this upside down. I'm going going to cut this netting off now. How hard is this? I've never done this before, so I don't know. That should be good, I think. Am I doing this right? Oh gosh, it took off a big chunk in the middle. Okay, let me get some of this goodness on here. Let's give it a try. Oh my gosh, that's so good. More. Look at all that. We got the pretty slices and then the crumbly slices. And I think it crumbled because I lost that center piece that was kind of structural for this turkey breast, but it's good still. Here's Johnny's plate. Does it look good? I just realized I forgot to add rosemary to this. Whoopsie. And we don't have a vegetable, but that's Johnny's fault. He didn't want one. First impression.
Is it hot? Like I'm gonna burn my tongue, huh?
No. It'll be okay.
That's pretty sweet. I like that.
Is that good, huh? That's good. Thanksgiving? That's a little taste of Thanksgiving.
Taste of everything.
Yeah? Woo! Would you eat this again?
I would.
Look at that eyeball. I see her. I see her. I think it's safe to say we enjoyed our dinner tonight.
It
Thumbs up.
was good.
I'm adding that recipe to my recipe book. That was a good one. That's one to save. I just cut all of these flowers from the garden. So I'm going to rinse them off, trim them, and put them in my little vase. And then do the dishes because I made a mess. Okay, still not great at arranging flowers. You can see the twine that I used to keep it all in place. But here we go, flowers from the garden. This massive mug from Lambert's Cafe has been our new go-to mug that we take upstairs with ice water. Do you see my lid? It's twitching. I'm like tired, but this has been our go-to. We fill it up with ice water and we bring it up to bed, like upstairs to our room, because we always get thirsty in the middle of the night. And I don't know how to explain it, but there's something so delicious about ice cold water. It's literally the yummiest thing. It's so good. Oh my goodness.
Baby, and now